I made sure the water was nice and warm for you. I know. Your body was made to survive the frigid temperatures of the sea. But still, there's clearly a lot that we don't understand about how the potion affected you. We don't know if it'll cause you to be freezing once you get out of the water to dry off. Best not to take any chances. I'd hate for you to get sick. Oh, right, of course, I almost forgot. This'll be your first time bathing since you became like this. Of course, I can help you get in. Just take off your clothes. Yes, everything. I'll look away. I know, but you're taking a bath. I should try to give you what privacy I can. Ready? Alright, just let me know if it feels too hot, okay? It feels good? Good. Oh, and of course, just try not to splash when... Yep, there it goes. It's okay. It's just water, I can clean it up later. Now, I imagine that you've never had a bath, have you? I mean, if you live in water, you don't exactly need to wash anything off. It just comes off as you're swimming around, right? I thought so. So, how about I help you with all of this, and you can talk to me about what you said you wanted to discuss. You said that it was important, that it had to do with your vision. Sorry, before you get going, could you soak your hair? I need to put some soap into it to make sure that your hair doesn't get greasy or knotted. Yeah, trust me, you really don't want that. I know that it might be a bit easier to keep it from getting tangled when you're swimming around, but up here, it tends to get tangled very easily, and then if the tangles get too thick, they can become mats, and then you can get mold in your hair. What's mold? It's sort of like a plant, except it releases spores instead of seeds, and the spores can be really bad for you. Like, you could have trouble breathing bad. Yeah, you definitely do not want that, especially in your hair. There you go. Now, I'll try not to pull your hair or massage your scalp too roughly, but you just let me know if I do, okay? Okay. You can keep going now. Really? You think you might have come up with a way for us to deal with the issue without explaining what you are? We wouldn't even need to talk about what you saw? Well, that's certainly good. After all, even if we did explain what you are, even if we didn't have to, we would still risk Aaron running away as soon as he senses confrontation. So it's good to know that we won't have to worry about that. But what exactly are you planning? I don't mean to doubt your abilities to plan things like this. I'm a little bit confused, is all. I don't understand how we could deal with this without having to explain it or even bring it up unless you're suggesting... No, never mind. That's ridiculous. I shouldn't even be considering the possibility that you would suggest something like that. I'm sorry. No, just... In the past, because of what Aaron was, people have tried to suggest hurting him or killing him to keep him from being a threat. So of course that was where my mind went, not because I think that you would ever suggest something like that, just because I am so used to people suggesting that, which is really messed up when you think about it. I have gotten way too comfortable with the idea of people threatening my best friend with death. But anyway, that isn't what you were suggesting, right? I didn't think so. So, what exactly are you suggesting? Oh, hold on. Lean back. I just need to rinse the soap out of your hair, that's all. Yes, you can keep talking while I do it. There you go. Wait a second. What? No, I heard you. I need you to repeat that, please. You're suggesting that you use your siren-like voice to make him forget the vision that he had? You can do that? You can just erase his memories just like that? Just by singing to him? That is both incredible and utterly terrifying. No, I don't think it's a bad thing that you suggested that. I would never say that, after all. This will save countless lives, right? Hell, it'll save the majority of the human population. It'll save so much. It's just... something about it feels so wrong. I don't know what it is exactly, but the idea of stealing memories away, even for something like this, it just feels a lot like what the royal family used to do. They would steal memories, and they claimed that they were doing it for the greater good. They claimed that their reasons for doing it were enough to justify the fact that they were doing it, but clearly they weren't. We were attacked so many times, so many people died, and we might have been able to do something about it. We might have been able to prepare for it if we had just had our memories. If we had just known. And then there's Historia. Her memories were stolen from her when she was very young. Granted, it was for her protection. It truly was. After all, her father tried to have her killed when she was young. All because he didn't want anyone else to know that he had an illegitimate daughter. Her sister would visit her and play with her and read with her. And it was a good thing for her. But her sister had to erase her memories after each time to make sure that she would be safe from their father. To make sure that she would never mention it to her mother, who already despised her. So much so that her last words to her were something along the lines of, "I should have never had you." We have lost memories before. We've gained memories that have been horrifying. We've gained knowledge of the future, somehow through memories and visions, and I don't even know what to call it. And now, you're suggesting that we take one of Aaron's memories. And I know that it really is for something good. I know exactly how many lives it will save. I know all of the trauma and all of the pain that it will save us from, but he is my best friend. He's my best friend, and I love him like a brother. He is my family. He's one of the few things I have left of the person I used to be before all of this happened. But he isn't even that anymore, is he? He's been growing distant because of what he saw, trying to make it easier for us to do what needs to be done when we need to do it. He doesn't want it to be this way. I know he doesn't. He's suffering because of this. He is suffering because of what he knows, and we're suffering too because of it. Because he is certain that he has to do this, that this is the only way for things to ever be good, is for him to do this. I don't want him to suffer like this. I don't want us to suffer. I don't want the world to suffer. I just don't know how I could look him in the eye afterward, knowing what you did. Even though it's for the right reasons, even though it will be a good thing, I just hate it. You could help with that? How so? You could make me forget too? I would like to ask you about that, if that's okay. First and foremost, are you able to ensure that you only erase that singular memory? You won't erase any of Aaron's other memories or any of my other memories. Only those specific memories? And how exactly can you be so sure? You've done this before? Why have you done this before? Oh, it was a common course of treatment for creatures like you? For recovering from trauma? I see. So you know for certain that you can take away that memory and leave behind something better? And he won't ever know what you did? He won't be able to tell what you did? And I won't be able to tell either? We'll discuss it with Mikasa and Sasha. They know what you are. They'll be able to help us reach a decision. For now, let's just focus on getting the rest of you clean, okay? This has been a very productive conversation, and I think that what you've suggested will be useful. But for now, I just want to think it over and help you get clean, okay? After all, being on land is really not so fun once you realize how dirty everything gets. Yes, that is one of the reasons why Captain Levi is so fixated on keeping everything clean. You think we should turn him into a merman? Alright, well, maybe we should suggest that to him. I'm sure that he would be thrilled to live in a world where dirt can't get anywhere.